and check out the office. It's like walking into a tack store. Got your bridles, your saddles, and just the smell of leather. The office. And that's Amry's desk. Yep. That's your desk. I found your desk.
Oh, yes.
Yes, with your soda.
My table.
Yes.
This is my chair.
That's okay.
This is where we do the work.
Yes. And there is our vice president.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun. Because we already said Chubbs, our secretary.
Okay.
We haven't given him job duty, even though he's working very hard. So I think he's here to ask for a raise. Yeah, he needs a raise. Everything's so expensive in life. So he needs a raise for sure.
He's like, I need more cookies.
Yeah, I need more cookies. Yeah,
well, Milo,
so this is the office, everybody.
Give you a little cookie. Shout out to, I can't remember who, but thanks so much for sending us these treats.
Amry, that's so unprofessional. You're standing on your...
My chair. Oops, don't show the people. Okay. Hey, Smilo. Milo's nickname is Smilo because he's always smiling.
Aw. We love Milo.
I bet Chubbs, he wants one too.
Well, we can't leave Chubbs
out,
so...
Chubbs! Where'd you go?
He's right over there.
Oh, hi, Chubbs. You want a little treat? Oh, yes, you're welcome. There you go. There you go. They got like 4 each.
So let's get the view of the office again. Let's see who's hiding.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, you.
Playing with my kitty Orange Juice.
Aw.
She's fun until she scratches you.
So, little bird told me you got a lot of new horses.
Ooh, we do have a lot of horses. A lot of new ones too.
Let's go check them out.
You want to go meet them?
I do.
Okay, let's go. Let's start at this end so we can end with a special favorite that I know everyone's been looking for an update on.
To beautiful lawn. Who
is
does this amazing job?
my dad's pride and joy. He loves his grass.
Do you guys ever let the horses graze on this beautiful grass?
No.
Okay.
That would be against the law.
Oh, okay.
That would be against the law here. Oh, there is this gate we can go through. Yeah, we've got some horses here that you guys haven't met yet. So, or maybe you have met, but maybe it's been a minute.
I love that sound.
Ah, the gate opening. Peaceful, huh?
Yeah, it is.
All right, this right here is Sid. Sid is, he came from the Pitzer Ranch as well. He is by Jack's Red Ombre. And he is technically my sister Elisa's horse. She's on her mission right now. He's a good, gentle horse. I'd say he's about 9 years old. And anyone can ride old Sid boy. And Sid has no plans to ever leave the Palmer place. He'll probably be a lifetime horse.
It's beautiful.
He's a pretty boy.
Color would be buckskin.
Yes, and he is a buckskin. And a unique thing about Sid is that he will eat anything. Everything and anything. He loves it. Oh, and this scar on his front shoulder right here, he had this when he was a baby. And that's how my sister Elise was able to afford him. No one else wanted to take a chance on a cut-up colt. So she bought him with her own money. And I think through some trading now, he gets to live here under my dad's care.
Beautiful.
Yeah, he's a good boy. We got the other ones hanging out in the shade down here. This probably has to be one of my favorite pens because they have all the trees and shade.
And look who's following you.
Oh.
Or is he following me?
Yeah, I think he might be following you. You want some scratches?
Do you want me to take you home? No, I couldn't do that to Elise. She's like, I'm in Alaska.
Elise,
don't you dare take my horse. She'll hunt me down.
Yeah.
She'll hunt me down.
Elise loves her Sid boy. He's following. It's pretty windy. This will be a real good test of our microphones.
Yeah, it will be.
And the bunny butts. Okay. This bay on the left, this is a client horse. Her name is Beth. She's a yearling. And Cisco's working with her right now to teach her all the groundwork and round pen things. And she came from the Pitzer Ranch as well. She is by Dukes and Diva, and out of a mare that is by Sensation Cash. And she's a real sweetheart as well. So
she's really pretty.
She got named Beth from the show Yellowstone.
The sassy one?
Yeah,
the sassy
so
one?
It's kind of funny about her because she's so sweet that the name Beth is opposite of how, Beth and the show is pretty feisty, and that's not this Beth at all.
What a beautiful face too.
And she's got the HP brand and all the butt numbers, so that's pretty special to some people. And Cisco will spend about a month with her teaching her all the groundwork. And then we've got this other buckskin here. I don't know if you guys have met Dolly. Dolly came from the Pitzer Ranch as well. She is a 3-year-old. She's super mature. This is my dad's baby Jesus horse. He loves her and she does no wrong. She is by I'm All Jacked Up, and I don't know her bottom side, but she went to training with Evan Moffat as a 2-year-old, and yeah, she's just super sweet, and I could see her staying around and becoming a broodmare for my dad someday because she's so awesome. So Dolly's going to be used on some future ranch work and all the things. And then over here we've got the Palomino is Nellie. And
it's like a maze here walking through these horses.
Yeah, you got a little
yeah.
Little
I think everyone is excited to see me right now.
They're like, hey, I want your scratches.
I know, they're all right here. Okay, horses. Let me go underneath you, which is fine. You've been desensitized. One of your trainers, one of the best in the world. I got through it.
Ah, perfect. They might attack again.
That's okay.
They love all the scratches and cuddles.
Like, who's this new person?
Like saying hi.
Beautiful.
Got our doggos too. So this Palomino, this is Nellie, and maybe you guys remember her a little bit. She's also a 3-year-old. She's by Red's Diamond Jack, and then out of a mare that's by Two-Eyed Redbuck. And she has an old injury which will never make her 100% sound, so she might be to one of the least cuddly horses on the place. But she's got this injury on this side. So we're hoping that if she can just be gentle enough to be used occasionally, then she could be a future broodmare as well. Cisco started her last summer. A different rancher rode her for a little bit, and then now my dad's going to use her on some of the ranch work as well. And then this guy over here with the fly mask, this is Cheeks. I know some of you guys are fond of Cheeks. I keep a fly mask on him because the flies love to get in his eyes. We gotta show off his face a little bit.
Yeah, we do.
He's got a cute face. He's a cute boy.
I'm feeling all the love today.
Yes,
all these
all
horses.
The horses. They are very lovely. Cheeks, he's a little bit non-cuddly, but I think I've got him a little convinced to be cuddly. And Cheeks is special because he is by the same daddy as Abba, so just a genuine Jack. And then his dam is the same mama to Duke Quixote, one of the Pitzer Ranch studs that stands at the ranch. So that's pretty cool for us.
Yeah, it is.
And then Cheeks, the funny thing about Cheeks is we bought him with the 100% intentions to resell him, but he's so doggone gentle that anyone can ride him, and so he has officially become my mom's horse, or anyone that comes over that needs a real gentle horse, they get Cheeks.
I love gentle horses. Yeah. That's what we strive for, right?
Gentleness.
Horses. Look at
100%.
this. This is amazing.
It's
like a little circus here, but with horses that you trust.
Yeah, everyone, they like some cuddles, and I guess if we had some cookies, they'd probably like that too.
Someone's nibbling on my jeans over here.
Oh, that would be
beautiful.
Dolly.
Oh, this beautiful buckskin.
The culprit Dolly. So that's all the horses in this pen, and we can head over to, we could go meet the new colts.
Okay, let's do it.
Meet the new colts. Okay, bye guys. I think actually every horse in this pen came from the Pitzer Ranch.
Oh, I love this bay.
Yeah,
You're so
Beth,
cute. You guys are all so cute.
Dolly really wants you along
I know.
today.
I'm ready. I'm debating if I should just jump on her. No,
Yeah. For a 3-year-old, she is very, very chill. A lot of people don't believe us when we say she's only 3. But
let me
we
give
got
it
the
a quick
little
turnaround
wings
and
over here.
Get them in action.
Following us around.
Following us around. I think the other 3 decided to stay, but these 2, they want to be in your pocket. Is that what they call it?
Oh yeah, they want to be in your pocket and maybe get some head scratches. Oh yeah, you'll like that, huh?
I was always fond of a buckskin.
Pretty cool
I like the
color.
solid colors too, because you know they don't really get a lot of people like to go for the flashy colors, and they miss out on the opportunity to own like a solid, good horse that just has a plain old color.
Yeah.
And it's not fair.
Yeah. With the 2 gals following us.
But colors do sell more.
Color is a big thing that people, I guess too, it's just kind of like owning that shiny car versus the rusty car. They like the shiny, flashy colors. So.
It's like owning that truck versus owning Murphy. No, I'm just kidding.
Right?
Yeah. No, we're not gonna hate on Murphy.
Hey, Murphy's it's a hard
Let me
spot
get
for
this
me right
here.
now.
We got a little.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I get that out of the way. Ooh, we got the babies over here.
And the babies. People are going to be so happy they're off the lead ropes.
Oh my gosh, people were so angry about that, which...
Amry, you have to do some explanation.
Yeah.
Why you leave the lead ropes on? What's going on here?
The big
Should I be
reason...
concerned? Should I just go home now? No, I was kidding.
Yeah, I know. This is a good question for a lot of people. So the big reason is horses don't know right from wrong. They just know what they can get away with, which means they don't know they can run away from you until they do it a couple times. So we leave these lead ropes on until they're gentle enough that they come up to us, because otherwise they'd be running from us a lot and just learning that habit. The other big reason I love the lead ropes on is because, you know, even if they get tangled up a little bit, it teaches them pressure and release. And I guess to point out to people, we would never do anything that would kill them or harm them. I think sometimes people forget we spend a lot of money on these horses and we wouldn't be harming them on purpose. But now, I have to say they have to pass the tests before they're allowed to. So Kix, he gets his all the way off because he is gentle enough now that I could totally come up and put my pretend halter on. These other 2, they're getting really close. This guy is probably farther along than the other roan. But if I can at least come up now and grab their halter, then we know we can get him caught. This guy's getting better, but maybe he's one of the ones that needs a little bit of help being caught. They do have some runny noses right now and some gunk in their eyes. I think that with the weather getting cold, they are a little, you know, just like people, they're feeling a little sickly. So This is Kix. You guys are going to see a lot of videos on him, and then he'll be available soon.
Is this Alan's?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Alan's. So he's by Alan's stud and out of Alan's mare, Chipper.
Okay.
So anyone that watches that stuff. And then this guy, he is by Gunna Wimpum, who's by Wimpy's Little Step, who's kind of a popular stud in the horse world. And then his mama is by Joe Jack Red. And then this other roan, he is by Boone San, who's a son of Highbrow Cat. And then his mama is by Duke Quixote. So it's kind of fun because his mama's by Duke Quixote, who has the same mom as Cheeks. So they kind of are all related in a way.
Yeah.
And I've been calling this one Boone Bar, and then my dad's been calling the other one Floppy because he had some floppy ears when we brought him home.
So
And-
the farm on Route 66 brought you this little colt here.
So Alan gave me a pretty cool opportunity to show off my skills with a weanling and show all the work that I can do. And then we are going to let the public decide his worth and put him in auction when he's ready. I'm thinking it's going to be about a month before I'm ready to sell him. But we really would love to see what people think of Alan's horses and my training combined. And maybe this could be a trend we get going for future years.
Yeah, it was a good collaboration.
Yeah, and he really loves his neck scratched. He's like, oh yeah, thank you, that's the spot. Oh yeah. Maybe
Beautiful.
on this new guy too. I know I've been trying to think of something special. I saw Fallon Taylor doing this.
Okay.
But
Yes.
maybe too, you might know a little bit about this. I guess there's an old wives' tale
Yes, there is.
that you can swap spit to connect with a horse. So we're gonna go for it. Okay.
There you go.
All right, Kicks. Me and you are connected, buddy.
You guys are bonded now.
We're bonded.
Officially bonded.
Good boy, huh? Yeah, but these babies, they're the funnest for me to work with, and hopefully they'll get their halters off soon. Oh yeah. But that's the little guys, and we'll make our way over
All
to this
colts,
pasture.
correct?
Yes, they are all stud colts. Not gelded yet. I know we get the question a lot too. Are we ever going to leave one a stud? Probably not. Not for now.
Okay.
I would like to say in the next 10 years I might own my own stud, but he's going to have to be a pretty special horse, and I'm going to have to be ready for that because owning a stud comes with a lot of responsibility. So I don't want to be irresponsible,
Yeah.
and we'll just make sure we're doing everything the right way.
So we're taking applications. I don't know if you heard. There's plenty of room to be a part of the mare program.
Oh yes, I might have to fill everyone in when we get over to Poppy Seed.
Okay.
Yeah, I might have applied to the mare club.
Yeah.
So we'll make our way to the little pasture because we gotta say hi to those two guys. There's these ones. Ooh, this will be fun to show off because
Okay.
these are our next two sale horses, and I don't know if we'll be ready to sell them yet, but they will be available sometime in the future. Sliding through
Get
fence panels.
Yep.
Oh, I guess we do have all the
Flexibility
cows.
sure
It
helps.
looks like this cow locked herself out of the food. Ooh, I could give a shout out to my cow. This is my cow. I own her.
This
And-
black one right here.
Yeah, and she was born from a Jersey mama, and her dad was a Corriente, so she's pretty special. And I'm gonna keep her and breed her. So
Ooh.
maybe have some future roping babies. For some reason,
Check out the cow. What's her name?
I haven't named her, so
Okay.
let's let the channel name her.
Okay.
Name suggestions for my cow. Her mama's name was. Ooh, we had some inappropriate names for the moms.
Just say it.
Okay, we
Be a
had
little-
I guess the one good name. She was Minnie Mouse, so it was one of those babies. They were named by someone else.
Yeah.
We just kept the names
Okay.
because they were on the tags.
So it's not your fault. You
Yeah.
just wanted to keep their name
It was
original, and
kinda
that was the
funny.
original name.
All right, this here is Lollipop. You guys have probably seen Cisco on him a lot. He's more of Cisco's horse. He is a 5-year-old quarter horse gelding that we got from the Browns in Wickenburg, but they raise a lot of babies in Nebraska. And if I'm right, he's got some, what is on your papers? I want to say Peppy Sand Badger. I might have to look it up for sure. But he'll be a fun one. He's a pretty good heel horse at the moment. We're gonna break away a lot on him this winter and then probably head a little bit too. So he'll be one of the next ones we have for sale. And then we gotta go say hi to Butters over here. I'm pretty partial to Butters.
Has a really cool color.
Yeah, and then this brand, that's the Browns brand. So kind of shout out to them and their horses.
There's Chubbs taking a dip.
Chubbs is a water hog. He loves his water.
Is it true that golden retrievers have like web feet?
You know, I am not sure. I haven't heard that.
Yeah,
I'm
not sure.
Look into
either,
that.
But
and Lollipop, he loves his cookies, so he probably thinks I have one for him, which I don't at the moment. But yeah, Lollipop, he's a pretty fun horse that would be the right size for a lot of people. He's not too big, and he's stout enough to hold the average person pretty easy, or maybe even a taller person. So he'll be a fun one coming up for sale. We just did his sale pictures the other day.
Yay, I love short horses.
Yeah.
You know me.
And then Butters here, we got our bigger horse. And Butters, I'm pretty partial to Butters because he was one of the first horse purchases I made all by myself. Just that wasn't Pitzer related to. He came from Canada and from the McClentile farm in Canada, and got him shipped down here. I wish he'd quit rubbing that part of his mane out. But he is a 5-year-old. He's a zippy jack. And then the reason I was so fond of Butters, when I saw his Facebook post, his grandma on the mom's side is the same grandma to Shorty on the mom's side. So it's like a strange coincidence there. And then he's a Palomino, and I love Palominos. So of course I had to be partial to Butters. And he's going really well in the heading and heeling right now. I'll probably break away on him as well. And these two, the plan for these two is to consign them to the Pitzer Ranch spring sale. So you guys could have a chance to own one of these two in the near future. We want to haul them quite a bit this winter in all the jackpots in Arizona and get them ready for their next home. But yeah, he's a good boy.
You can never stay clean when you own horses.
That's true. Oh, we got to give a little shout out to our tree as well.
Our tree.
So I know it looks dead right now, and a lot of people might be concerned, but that's okay, because that's what happens when you first plant them. They like shed and then they'll revive. So we've been keeping the hose out here so we can keep water to it. And I don't know, it'd be pretty cool to have a tree in the middle of the pasture for the horses in the future.
In case you guys forgotten, this tree is dedicated to
Sid and Elise.
Yes.
We call it the Sid tree because Sid was getting his feet done that day and he ripped a branch off. So we got this branch ripped off that we could plant. And what's pretty cool is that tree right there came from a little tiny branch just like this one about 8 or 9 years ago. So if you just take a branch off a tree and you put it in the ground and start watering it, it'll make its own tree.
So are you going to run a plant nursery soon?
Oh, I want to have a lot of trees, so maybe I have to.
I might want to take next branch breaks, it's mine.
Yeah, be planting some trees. I know we got some big dreams to have more trees at the future place.
So I have to state the obvious. I don't see poppy seed. I don't see Penny. The last time I was here, they were here.
Okay. So we're going to get to Poppy, and I'm going to fill you in about Penny in a second. So just wait. We'll have to get there. But let's go over to this pen. We have some more to say hi to. This pasture, I like to rotate what horses get to be in this pasture so that they can take turns moving their legs and stretching out. Sometimes they want to follow us a little bit.
All right, well, thank you.
Stay, good boy. So last night I had Shorty and Poppy in that pen, so I just kind of rotated them. Oh, but we got Charlie Brown right here. And you guys might remember Charlie Brown from Cisco's very first ride on him. You will see a lot of bite marks on him right now, and I'm going to fill you in onto what happened. I'm going to fill you in when we get over to the horse.
Oh, this is the first time I've seen one of these,
the Cheek brand.
Oh,
and
yeah,
so
I've never
he
seen one of
came
those.
from the Sutton Ranch, which I believe is in South Dakota, and he is by a stud that goes back to Cielo or Galileo del Cielo, the chicken in the sky. The very popular stud that there was like 3 full brothers, and they have lots of AQHA points. So Charlie Brown's got some good papers too.
I was just gonna say.
And he is a 3-year-old this year, and he's more of Cisco's horse, and so Cisco's been real partial to him and taken him on. And he's really gentle, he's really lazy, but he's also very quick-footed, so don't let him surprise you. And all these bite marks, I'm going to show you who did that to him and what happened. And it's okay, just Charlie Brown, he was trying to establish dominance, and so was another horse.
Yeah.
And that's
Horses
what can happen
definitely
sometimes.
have a pecking order.
Yeah, they
just
do.
like any other animals.
Yeah, exactly.
Even my chickens at home, they have a pecking order.
Yeah.
You know, who's top gun on that flock?
Ooh, someday too I want to have chickens.
Yes.
Just like you.
You have to. Rhode Island Reds
Oh,
are the best dual purpose breed ever.
Okay, I'm going to say hi to Shorty first because I have to tell you something special about Poppy.
Okay.
Even though we love her. So here's Shorty boy, looking a little rogue, but that's okay.
That's okay.
His name's a little crazy. Shorty is just enjoying his time, being worked on the side. Gracie has been doing an awesome job for me with Shorty, keeping him healthy and in shape and happy, so that's awesome. I guess if you guys want to know all about Shorty's story, we got his video. I'll link it up. We'll link it up in one of the corners right here, and you can go watch all about Shorty. He's my heart horse and the special one. So this is Poppy Seed, and the reason she's so special is she convinced me to apply to join the Mare Club.
There you go.
And I was told my application could be accepted.
Yes.
And Poppy Seed, I just have to say, at the Pitzer Ranch, the HPI, she gave me 150%. She never quit on me. She was awesome. She tried so hard for me all day. And she's such a sweetheart of a mare as well. So I love her color. I know a lot of people want to call her a buckskin, but she's a dun. And the reason is because of these stripes and because of the dorsal stripe down her back. So see how it goes all the way down her back and it's very dark. That's what makes her a dun. I know some people want to call her buckskin. That's okay. She's a dun. And I love her solid feet. Just gives her all those black points. I would say the unique thing about Poppy Seed is a lot of people see her like this and they're like, oh, she's so sweet and gentle and quiet. And it's like, just wait till you're on her.
Yeah, I was going to say.
She is...
a lot of energy,
yes,
for sure.
a lot of energy, and she's the fastest horse I've ever rode. I got to clock her speed on a tracker, and she clocked at 34 miles an hour,
That's
which is
fast.
pretty cool. So,
And that mane's looking good, too.
yes, shout out Gracie
Yeah.
again. She has been keeping my horses looking top notch with the mane. And I'm really excited for Poppy Seed's future because, like I said, I haven't been into barrels a lot lately, but Poppy, she's going to be my barrel horse, and I'm going to have fun with her. And then, when she's ready, she's going to go to her next home. She's going to be a badass barrel horse for those people as well.
Do you wish you can keep them all?
I do. And Poppy, it's hard for me right now because Shorty's getting older and he's done awesome, but I love getting to see other people enjoy Shorty now. And so now, you get to a point where you want a horse that's just for you to ride, and that's Poppy. No one else has ever rode her. I don't think I would let a lot of other people ride her because she's so sensitive in a good way. She really wants to do good, and she tries her heart out. Sometimes she's trying 150 and you're like, can I just have 80% today? Tone it down a little. But it's, she might be one that she's 5 right now, and I might not be ready to sell her till she's 7 or 8 or 9 or 10. I'm not in a hurry with her. But I guess you got to say something so they come true. I've got big plans for her in the HPI next year. So I really want to have fun with her in the HPI, and then I think she's got the speed to make a pro level type barrel horse. So that would be pretty fun to me to have a high caliber horse like that.
Yeah, and to see her on the scene too, running barrels.
Yes, and I haven't done too much barrels on her yet. Pitzer's was like kind of her first go at it, but because she's so sensitive and so quirky, I really wanted to take things slow You know, a lot of people, they'll burn their barrel horses up as 3-year-olds, and I don't want to do that with her. I want her to be a horse that lasts forever. So if that means she doesn't enter her first barrel race till she's 6, that's what that means. Okay, now we can meet the horse that Charlie Brown got in a fight with.
And we'll see Shorty.
Bye, Shortykins.
We're all right next door too.
Yeah. So this guy over here.
This is the culprit.
Yeah, he's a really awesome horse, and he's got a lot of good qualities to him. His name is Sage. He's a Mustang, a paint Mustang, so pretty unique, and he is an awesome horse, and his owner did a great job with him. But he wanted to establish dominance, and so did Charlie Brown, and they got into it. So you'll see he's got a few marks to tell the stories as well on this neck, but he definitely has less marks than Charlie Brown does. And so I decided he had to be banished to his own pen.
Okay.
Just because when they're client horses as well, I don't want to send a horse home hurt. And we don't want any of our horses get hurt. You know, sometimes if it's our own horses, we just let them work that stuff out. But he's not our horse, and we got to be careful about that. Okay, now we got 2 other horses to say hi to. And I know the last one is actually a mule. And everyone's going to be pretty happy to see him.
I think I already know who you're talking about.
Ooh, yay. So we'll go up this way.
So he's currently in jail right now, all by himself.
Yes, I guess you could call this the banishment of the single pen, old Sage. So notice that, see how he's pooping in a pile right here? Yeah. That is a very studly thing to do because they're trying to like establish their territory and create that scent. So that's why I think him and Charlie Brown were fighting so much. I assume Charlie Brown was trying to also be top dog, and they were just getting into it. So that is something interesting to note. I mean, for someone that has to clean their pens every day, might be a nice thing when they go to the bathroom in the same spot. Something we noticed about him, something unique. So, here's one of the kitties we could say hi to.
There's one of the
This
orange
is Jack.
kitties.
Ooh, and then we got all these other kitties too. So this one, we got yin and yang. We got a black one and a white one. So this one's Yang. And I know, we'll see if the other ones come out. This one's Jill. So we have Jack and Jill.
Jack and Jill.
And then yin and yang. Oh, there's Yin, the black kitty, and Yang. And then we got Fuzz under there too.
And I see a gray kitten.
The gray kitten's Fuzz.
Fuzz.
Yeah. Come here, guys. Come here, kitties. This used to be the old chicken coop.
Oh, yeah.
And now we call it the cat house.
The cat house. I love it.
So we got all our baby kitties under there. The black one is my absolute favorite. Come here, bud.
Amry going cat hunting right now.
Oh, yeah. This one I have to show you. The reason I love him is because I can hold him like a little baby. And he loves it.
Let's get a close-up here.
This is Yin.
A beautiful black kitten.
And I know some people think black kitties are bad luck. I think he's good luck.
I think it's the right time to have a black kitten.
Oh,
Halloween's
yeah.
coming up.
Yes,
Yeah.
You're right. Fuzz is a little more skittish, and he's hiding, but
That's okay.
we'll say hi to Fuzz later.
Yeah, we'll say hi to Fuzz later.
Okay, this is Cowboy. He's not owned by us. He is owned by a good friend who boards out here, and he's a rope horse. Cowboy's 18 years old, I believe, and I don't know if he has papers or not. He's a good boy, though. We get to use him for some lessons and help keep him in shape.
So he's a very, very well-behaved horse.
Yes, very well
Especially
behaved.
if you're going to use him for lessons.
Yeah. He does have some go to him, so you got to make sure whoever's on is ready to go.
Okay.
But he's safe for the people that want to go. And then here is our Freddy boy, the updates on Fred. So Fred's all alone right here now because he's been getting soaked total equine with rice bran morning and night to help get some weight on him. We got the question a lot, why is he so skinny? And he's 39 years old, so that's a big part of it. And then the other part is when they get that old, their teeth don't have all the grooves to be munching food down. So that's why we're soaking some feed for him right now. Plus he's got the free choice alfalfa. So we're gonna try to get as much weight on as we can for Fred this before the winter hits, and then he is gonna go south with us so that he can have some warmer temperatures this winter. And we're just gonna let Fred live out his best life and just have him be as comfortable as he can.
So 40 years almost.
Yes, almost 40 years. And Fred is pretty special to us. I know I had a video in the past, I got a little emotional talking about it, because Fred used to be my barrel horse for the Gymkhanas, and he taught me a lot, and he's always been a really good boy.
So did people kind of look down on you riding a mule as barrels? They did?
Yeah. You know, it wasn't common. It was definitely silly to some people, but that was at a time where the economy wasn't great and we couldn't afford the top-notch horses or even the top-notch colts to try to train. So we had Fred, and Fred filled a lot of gaps for me. And I mean, I hate to tell you this, Fred, but you are a stubborn old mule, and he was not always the easiest to ride. So he taught me how to be a better rider.
That's
for
good.
sure. So now I'm going to answer. You haven't seen Penny, and she's gone. So she's out in the pasture. Would you want to take a trip with me to the pasture and see if we can find all the pasture horses?
You know, everyone loves Penny, including myself. Well, so let's do it.
All right, let's load up in the Ranger and let's go see if we can find the pasture horses.
Okay.
You know the Harry Potter movie where it's like, hold on, it's gonna be a bumpy ride?
Yeah.
That's what I think of.
It literally is a bumpy ride too.
Can you hold your foot on the brake?
I sure will.
Thank you.
People don't judge me for my white shoes. I never come prepared. I apologize.
So are you a tennis shoe or boots or flip-flops?
Tennis shoes.
Okay, me too.
I feel like I should be the one opening the fence for you.
Oh, heck no, I needed a brake stopper.
Okay.
Otherwise the Ranger rolls because the park brake don't work.
It's a good thing I have long legs. Because I don't even have to like scoot my hoe behind it over here. I can just reach. Of course, you're welcome.
And now we just roll down the bumpy hill.
And roll down the bumpy hill.
Special road to the pasture.
So the horses, they're not going to get out?
No, we got to go to a second pasture. So it's a little ways. That's why it's nice when we're in a hurry to take the Ranger.
Yeah.
To ride the horses, it takes about 45 minutes to ride to the pasture.
Okay.
We can usually drive there in like 10 minutes, so that's nice.
Well, who needs a roller coaster when you can ride this thing down a bumpy road?
Yeah, try doing it with no hands for sure. Yeah. Yeah, this is like my happy place is this canyon right here. It's very beautiful and peaceful. It's like right here it's like, woo!
Yeah.
You feel free!
Yeah, exactly. Is it a smooth ride from here on out?
Smoother than what we just came down, but there is quite a few rocks. This is my favorite part right here. This rock ledge. I love this. I think there's some bats that live under there sometimes.
Oh yeah.
But you don't see a lot of ponderosa trees down here. It's a lot of pine or cedar trees.
Your favorite trees.
Yeah, my favorite, not trees.
Favorite.
I guess there's a few ponderosas. But definitely can tell Arizona just has a lot of rocks in general. And I don't know if you remember some of my shorts a long time ago, the water was running in this wash right here.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of special.
Now it kind of dried out.
Yep. It all dried out. Okay. Now we're in the pasture they could be in. Fingers crossed they're on the bottom. So we can say hi to everyone.
I'm excited. Very, very excited.
That's a really cool old house, I guess.
was just gonna ask.
Long ago, someone did used to live down here.
Could you ever see yourself living down here?
You know, the peacefulness. Whoa, a bug hit my sunglasses. It's so peaceful down here, and it's so beautiful. But I am a gal that likes running water. So
Yeah.
that might be the only thing that would be hard down here. Guess unless someone drilled a well someday, but I don't know. I hope I don't ever live to see this land developed, because I like the nature of it.
Yeah, I do too. It's nice just to keep the land as wild as possible too.
I agree. When we were younger, those were our forts. We'd go down there and me and my sisters would build forts in those trees. So we have a lot of good memories down here.
You know what's really sad to see? Like a lot of kids these days don't really have, you know, that drive to build like forts and play in the ditches, jump off the ditches.
Yeah.
Right now it's all about electronics.
Yeah, I agree. And me and my sisters, we built so many forts, and we would open up restaurants where we'd make mud pies and sell them to each other. Just
same here.
a lot of imagination, and I can't imagine not having that as a kid.
Yeah.
But I do think a lot of, I know that anxiety and depression is really high right now, and I think a big fix to that is vitamin D, the sunlight. I just think being outside would fix a lot of that.
Gotta get your vitamin D.
This part's bumpy.
Oh, that's okay. And we're traveling on Jurassic Park, everybody. We're gonna see some dinosaurs.
Going to find the
Going
dinos.
to find the dinos.
It's our lucky day. Oh no. I just found some halters on the ground.
What's the, oh no.
I just found some halters back here. Whoa.
Wait, how did the halters get down here?
They must have been, I came and checked on the horses yesterday, and these halters must have fallen out or something. That was so strange.
Well, that's like treasure.
Yeah.
Finding treasure.
Look, there they are. They see us. Yay. The chances of them being on the bottom's not always high, so I feel like they wanted to say hi to the YouTube community.
Yes, they do.
Well,
And we get to see Penny then.
and now everyone gets to see Penny. Okay.
This is a beautiful canyon.
This is my heaven down here.
I gotta show you my Nolly's canyon too.
Okay.
My grandmother's canyon. You'll love it.
I would love it.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that. We're gonna have to do that. So we'll get turned around, and then I'm sure they'll. So this right here starts to be Forest Service land.
Okay.
So we don't go this far, but this part can be a little sketch sometimes. We'll get turned around.
All right.
We'll do like a 6-point turn.
That's okay. Beautiful
Nice.
driving, Amry.
Oh,
Whoa.
sometimes the
That's
ranger
what I
does
said.
that.
That's what I said.
Oopsie.
Oopsie.
Okay, I feel like this is our lucky day. Oh yeah, they were coming to us. Aw, they're running that way.
Aw, they're
Okay.
running away from us?
No, they're coming to us.
Okay, cool.
Okay, awesome.
We made it.
Hi guys.
Amry didn't kill me on the road. I'm here, alive, walking on 2 feet.
And I feel so sorry for not remembering who sent me these treats, but I want to thank you again because these are my favorite treats ever.
Yeah, last time we got to smell them.
They're beautiful.
Oh, they're running
coming
up here.
I bet if we stayed here, then they'll
Okay.
run up to us.
And look
too.
at Chubbs.
Chubbs, come here.
And look at Milo.
Come on, Chubbs. Good boy. Shmilo. Good boy, Chubbs. Good to see him. Oh yeah, they coming?
Sounds like they're gonna come.
I got cookies for you guys. Okay, I guess we'll walk to them.
Yeah, that's okay.
They're
like, you know what? We're meeting you guys halfway. At least you guys can do is meet us halfway too.
Yeah, they want us to put in our
Hey,
effort.
we always wanted a nature walk. This is kind of sort of like it.
This is our nature
Because we're
walk.
walking in the nature and we're doing our thing and getting some exercise.
And everyone gets to see the update on the yearlings from last year because we haven't seen them in a while.
Dun 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 dun.
Come on, guys, I got cookies. Oh, yeah. And Carrot Cake, she's always the first one.
Oh
up.
yeah. She just needs to lead the way and they'll
Oh,
all
now
start
they're
coming.
coming. Now
Yep.
they're coming. Oh, guys. All right, I'm going to name them off quick.
Okay.
We got Carrot Cake. This is Summer. So Carrot Cake and Summer, they're sisters, and look at their faces. They're like identical.
Yeah, they are.
So, and then they're both Shorty sisters as well. And then
Okay.
this is Sage.
Sage
You
is
might
looking
notice
at me
Sage
like,
doesn't
"Who's
have
this?"
his bell on anymore. The tracker, hey, don't bite me. The tracker wasn't working, so we took it off.
We got piranhas.
Yeah, and the dogs. They're like, give me some cookies. The one thing about them is I'll give them cookies, but gotta be careful they don't bite you or anything. Maybe 2. Okay, stay back. Thank you. Okay, we'll have to. There's Penny.
There's Penny.
Thank you. Okay. We
I
got our
think it's just-
piranhas.
Yeah, we got the piranhas.
These are our dinosaurs.
They are the
Okay,
dinosaurs.
no one run anyone over. We'll go back to our safe spot, the ranger.
Okay.
Rooster, you're so handsome.
The J-Heart.
Yeah. And then Miss Penny Girl as well. Wouldn't these?
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
That's
whoa.
why we gotta be careful.
Yeah, that's all
They
right.
get a little aggressive about their cookies.
That's okay.
Here's Wasabi. Can you believe how big he got?
Wasabi's huge.
Hi. Okay, no one. And Garth. Sweet Garth boy. Okay, we're gonna go hide in the ranger so you guys are not attacking us. Oh, be careful. Thank you. Then they'll all come to our ranger and
Yeah.
we can say hi to them.
Yeah, definitely. That blue roan, beautiful.
He is so sexy, isn't he?
He's gorgeous, like a
I'm
horse
so
out of the
excited.
magazine. I mean, they all are, but I
Yeah.
just love a blue roan.
Well, and then if we put the treats away too, they'll
Yeah.
stop acting like such piranhas.
I'm gonna get in our handy dandy.
I don't blame you. This is our dinosaur contraption. Okay, we'll say hi to all these ones that are close. So we've got,
Okay.
of course, Penny, Miss Superstar. We can show some better footage of her too. So she's 3. I haven't got to ride her a whole lot this summer, but this winter I'm going to get to her and have a lot more time with her. So I'm excited about that. We've got Garth. He is good old Garthy boy. He's one of the old time horses and he won't ever leave. He also came from the Pitzer Ranch. I believe Garth is about 14 years old. Then we've got Carrot Cake right here. She's 2. She is Summer's sister. They have the same mama, but different dads, so they'd be half sisters. Well, Blue Jean butted her way up here. She's a cookie hog as well. Blue Jean is very closely related to Beth that we met at home.
Okay.
Because she's by Dukes and Diva, and then her mama is by Sensation Cash. And then who else do we got right here? We got Hank right here. He's a 2-year-old. So these 3 are 2-year-olds, and we started them this summer. Okay, Carrot Cake, you gotta back up and give me some space. Thank you. Hank, he's a sweet boy. And
We got someone trying to.
steal the ranger. We got Summertime. She's a 4-year-old. She's the one you guys got to see me do the HPI on, and we're gonna get her roping and all the fun things this winter. We're gonna hide the treats because they're being monsters. Ooh, we said hi to Rooster. We know him, the J Heart one. We got Wasabi. He's one of the yearlings that we we did all the weanling stuff with. You guys got to see those videos. Hi, Wasabi. Hey, you dropped your cookie. All right, I got all my piranhas. Sage, you want another cookie?
Oh, look, piranhas. You know, Tarzan?
Yeah.
Are you sure this water's sanitary? It looks questionable to me. It's
That's
fine,
very true.
honey. What about bacteria? Yeah. That's what it reminded me of.
Off of
piranhas.
Tarzan?
Yeah, out
Yes,
of Tarzan.
I
Yeah.
love that. Okay, we're gonna leave the treats so that we don't deal with cookie monsters.
Okay.
And we'll go say hi to some of the other horses. I'm gonna lock the treats up actually.
Yeah, these
Excuse me.
horses know there's treat around.
Yeah, they're like, we will run you over for cookies.
And what a beautiful scenery.
So lovely. Maybe too, we can just do some zoom in on the filming.
I think I found out the reason why you're missing lead rope. I think some of these horses like to pull them out because they're filling around over here.
Were they stealing them?
Yeah, they're like, grab one, take it out, and then you leave them.
Oh, babies. I need some space. Thank you. Okay, who do we have back there? Carrot Cake. You have to back up when I ask you to. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Miss Penny. She needs some lovin's. There's a good
There's
Penny
Penny.
girl. I feel like Penny's grown so much as well. She's turning into a big beefy girl. Okay, who do we have back here?
I didn't realize he had this many horses in the pasture.
Yeah, I haven't counted right now, but at least like 12, I think. So we'll have to count them at the end.
Let me see, I can count them for you.
Okay.
I got 4 up here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Ah, okay, my favorite number.
Yeah, 13.
So it's crazy. Look how big Wasabi has gotten too. He's one of the yearlings. So you guys got to see me doing all the colt starting things with him. And he's getting so big, his mane's growing out. And I do love his color as well. Good.
And that's a
Wasabi.
red roan, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Wasabi is by Duke Quixote. And his mama is by Mr. Joe Song. So that's how the butt numbers are kind of fun. Because you can see the 0, 6. So that tells you that his mom is Joe Song there. Kind of some of the Pitzer lingo. I'm pretty partial to Rooster because of J Heart and his color. He's very pretty. I don't have a cookie for you. No.
They kind of settled down now that you put the cookies away.
They go piranha crazy. Don't trust Carrot Cake. She's behind you.
Okay.
And she is not to be trusted. The crazy girl.
I think Penny found some cookies.
Hey,
She's eating
Blue
something.
Jean, don't do that. Sometimes I have to remind them.
Did you put some cookies in this little
Oh,
thing?
did Penny find
Yeah, she
them?
found them. And Carrot Cake's right behind me, which I don't mind, but I'll just be cautious.
Yeah.
Carrot
So
Cake.
it's crazy because these two, Hank is a 2-year-old and Wasabi's a yearling, and they're like turning into identical.
Okay, people are never going to forgive me if I don't get off here and admire the horses. And I'm going to do my best, you guys.
I'll help you. Just don't let anyone run you over.
Okay,
And we have to go say hi to the stragglers back there
let's
too.
do it.
So Hank and Wasabi, they're like twins other than the star. But no, you don't
Okay,
get
let
to
me
fight me.
Carrot Cake is very curious about me right now. She's smelling me. She's loving me.
Oh. The other reason I wanted to apply to join the Mare Club is because Summer has become a favorite of mine. I mean, of course I'm partial to her because of Shorty, but she did so good for me at Pitzer's. And this is Miss Bones, who has been having some time off because of her injury.
I thought I recognized Bones.
Yeah, and we hope soon. Actually, the vet told us, I think you're right, they're pulling all the halters out.
Yeah, they are.
The piranhas.
The piranhas. I'm telling you, I think they're the one that got the lead rope on the
They're
road.
having a heyday over there.
Yeah, they are.
Bones is a 5-year-old by Dukes and Diva, and her mama is by the Dukes of Jack, which is special to us because Garth is by the Dukes of Jack. So that's how they're kind of all related and why we liked Bones. Milo, he's protecting his corner back there.
He's like, come on, guys.
Okay, let's say hi to
Give me
these
some room to
three
breathe over here.
stragglers back here.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and act like I hike all the time.
Yeah.
And because horses, as much as I love them, right now they're like everywhere.
Yes.
I love it, but
Don't want to be run over.
yeah, I don't want to get run over here.
So this guy, he's a new one that is newly owned by my dad, but I guess you could say like us in a way. This is Sammy, who you guys saw Cisco start this summer. And part of the deal that owner wanted to make with my dad was to give him a horse after, I guess they had some work exchanges and things like that. So he gave him Sammy, which means we get to ride him and start him as well. And he's a 2-year-old. He came from the Sutton Ranch. This is Sully. So he has the same, Sammy has that same cheek brand that Charlie Brown does.
Oh yeah, I
And
can
so
see
they'll
it.
be closely related. This is Sully. You guys got to see him a little bit because he had the bump on his jaw this summer. And I'm partial to Sully because he is Abba's brother, Bones.
And we got Bones just
don't do
doing her
anything.
thing, backing up.
Don't do anything silly and kick while I'm back here. But Sully, he's also a yearling, so it's crazy to see how much these yearlings have grown up. I'm not
These
gonna...
yearlings, I kid you not, are almost as big as shortcake.
They're
They're big.
Yeah, Sully, I think he's gonna be huge because
Yeah.
he's already so big. And then this is Kenny Boy, my other yearling that my good friend Kenny Black partnered with. He's the one that I'm partners with Poppy Seed. So Poppy Seed and Kenny have the same dad. And Kenny's giving me an opportunity to take this horse to the next level as well. And I'm excited about him because I like Poppy so much. And then his dam is by Smart New Shiner, which is a really famous horse as well. So it'll be fun to work with all these guys. I love me some white socks. I like that flash.
Yeah.
So I wish he had one more, it'd make him even. That's
That would've been
okay.
4 white socks, but 3's good enough.
Yeah.
3's still a good number.
Yeah. Oh,
3's still part of your favorite number.
yes, the 13.
Yeah.
We got Penny coming back to say hi. She's a special gal. I'm gonna watch out, make sure no one runs me over here.
Okay, thank you for showing me the horses. I'm gonna buy all of them.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
No. I wish I had that kind of money. No, I don't.
Hey, this is pretty fun. And you gotta be careful about these 2 piranhas. I see you piranhas back there. But yes, this could be some therapy as long as they're not biting you. Yep, see, I know what you're trying to do.
I think
know.
Milo's establishing his dominance over here. I think he is. He's like, you know, you guys need to get back.
He's like, you need to leave me
Yeah.
alone. Yeah, so here's the horse update for everyone. Yep.
All
see,
right,
Sage
well.
is... I guess, too, it's kind of good for everyone to see this natural pecking order.
Yeah.
And that's why at times you might have to see me pop one in the face if I have to remind them I'm the boss, because you see how they treat each other. They give each other really big bite marks.
Well, horses learn best when they're learning from other horses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree.
So this is actually really great for them. I mean, they're herd animals.
Yeah.
They need to be naturally surrounded by their, you know, other peers, I guess, so to speak. But yeah,
Yeah.
this is good for them. They're learning a lot here while we're not here.
Yeah. Kind of fun to come see them in their natural habitat. And the main reason, I guess I had a lot of questions. People are like, why are some horses in the pasture and some aren't? So right now, the 4 yearlings are for sure going to stay in the pasture as long as they can, because a big lesson we want to teach our yearlings is how to move their feet in all these rocks and all this stuff. So they definitely stay out in the pasture. The 2-year-olds got to come home for a little bit this summer, but then they come back out to the pasture after they're done being started and having their training. Bones is turned out because she's healing, and the vets told us that movement would be good for her muscle so that nothing scar tissues. Garth, he's on a little bit of a break. He just gets used every now and again. And Sage, he's on a break as well. Cisco tries to get to him when he has time, but kind of our client horses come first. Hank is trying to run me over. And who else? Oh, we got Penny out here. And if I don't have time for a horse, I just like to leave them in the pasture so that they're not sitting in a stall, which to me, I think they love it out here. They like to be wild and run around. And it's good for them to learn all the things that our other horse peers can teach them.
Yeah, I agree.
So sometimes I do just have to remind them to back out of my space. Bones, she's pretty respectful and she don't try to bite me, so she can get lots of lovin's. Yeah, as I say that, you try to bite me, huh? Yeah.
Milo, help me out here.
Got
Give me
the
a
two
paw.
curious ones over there thinking they can, I don't know, dig something out of the back of the Ranger.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. This is our horse pasture and all the fellows out here right now. Yeah. Blue Jean, she's a sweet girl. We love her as well. She was real easy for us to start this summer. Cisco rode her. Huh, Blue Jean? And Sage Man. Sage is our only, technically Sage is registered a paint horse.
Really?
His mom, no, I believe it was his sire is the paint. So, kind of crazy because he's a solid brown.
Yeah, he's really pretty.
Kind of how genes work. Maybe we need to give everyone a little penny loving.
I know. Give everyone a penny. I'm gonna do my best to.
Yeah, and I'm
kinda
gonna
make
keep
it
the
down
horses
here.
out of the way. Oh, Penny's coming to see us. She
Definitely
heard.
don't want to cross a U.S. boundary in PS.
Dun dun dun. Chubbs
know.
crossed it.
Really?
Oh no, they're gonna find him.
Oh, I was like, really? I was like, what are you talking about? Caught me off guard there. I was like, wait, what?
That's okay.
Don't scare me like that, Amry.
Hey, Penny girl.
Be like, Mom, I'm calling from jail because Amry told me to cross the U.S. boundary in PS.
They got me in trouble.
Yeah, they got me in trouble.
Hey, Penny. You want to show off for YouTube? They miss you. Everyone loves you.
Everyone loves a good penny.
Yeah, and she is my favorite color. She's a Palomino, and she's not too tall, but she's not too short, and she's a beefy girl, and I like that.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to see what Penny becomes. I know that someday I'm going to want another heart horse, so
Yes.
I don't know, Penny, you might be
Okay,
it.
so for your new audience, where did Penny come from?
Penny came from Alan on the farm on Route 66. She is by his stud, who they call 66. And then her dam goes back to Frenchman's Guy. So that's kind of special because it's a mix of running with cow breeding. And because Alan's stud is the homozygous roan, you'll see that Penny is almost like a Palomino roan. I'll kind of show her body off a little for you.
Okay.
So she's got like this roaning to her. It's really unique. And Alan sent her to me to train last summer, and I fell in love with her, and I had to come home with her. Well, actually, I didn't have to come home. She never left home, kind of thing. And she's a 3-year-old. I got to ride her a couple different times this summer, but I haven't got to have some consistent time with her, which I will want in the near future.
Okay,
So.
should I be worried about this one?
Sage, I would trust Sage more than I trust Carrot Cake. Carrot Cake, she is the biggest piranha. She will bite you. Sage,
is all
he's a
up
pretty
close and
good guy.
personal.
He mostly just wants cookies, but Sage is the one you guys saw the collar on, and you can tell it did no damage to him.
Yeah.
I know some people were worried about that. But we ended up taking it off because that GPS was not working. It was not tracking in very well. It's kind of a trial run, and maybe when the monsoons hit, there was just not enough sun for it to work. But yeah, we'll back Sage up a little though, so he's just out of the way. Excuse us, Sage.
Penny,
Thank you. Everyone wants
you
to
are
see
alive
Penny.
and well.
Yeah, everyone's worried about her. Excuse us. Excuse us.
Let me give you a nice pet.
I'm pretty Penny. She's always been super gentle. She was so easy to train. Also, we could do a shout out to Kix because Kix is her younger sibling. So you guys got to see how nice Penny's turned out.
Yeah,
and
she's awesome.
Kix will be a half sibling to her. She's very sweet. This is the other reason why I've had to join the mare club. Just look at all these kind mares. So Penny has great feet as well. I really like her feet.
She kind of looks like Sister, the Bella horse, the famous Bella horse that Haley Kinsel rides.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, she looks really.
If her
Like,
mane,
I mean,
if
she
it
looks
was
like
a little
Jennifer,
cleaner right now, it's like super light blonde, so that's what I like. She's just a little dirty from being in the pasture,
That's okay.
but
Pasture
yeah.
horses make dirty horses.
whoa,
Whoops.
I think Milo snipped at Blue Jean.
Yeah, I think so.
Milo's like, I will bite you guys. Hey, he's trying to make sure they know the pecking order.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so Penny's a good girl. And I really like Kenny's color. Ooh, Kenny's kind of a fun color to point out. Oh yeah. Whoa. Milo, it's okay. Chubbs, it's okay. Milo got us.
Is that herding instinct?
Yeah, it kicked in. Okay, Carrot Cake's the one I watch out for, because I think that Milo did bite your nose, but you probably...
I'm surrounded by horses. Okay. That's all right.
Okay. No one? Okay. Make sure. Milo, quit! Milo! Chubbs! Whoa, the wind is picking up too.
Yep, it is.
You're petting on Sully right now.
It's like a maze through here.
I think Sully's color is super unique and special as well. Sorry guys, but I need my space, so I'm safe. Carrot Cake, you've been a good girl. Yeah, well, don't run me over, please.
Carrot Cake's nice and stout. And
she is very stout as well. She's got my 4 white socks I always wanted. So, and then she is not registered to paint, but she has this spot under her, which means I could register her as a paint.
Oh, so she can be double registered.
Yeah, so she's kind of special. Hey, Bones is pushing others around. Yeah, one last look at Penny, the pretty girl we'll have up soon. I'm sure November is when I can get to her. So that'll be fun.
Be nice to have these flies go away once the cold settles in.
Yes, because they especially like the Palomino horses, I feel like.
I think the horses will just appreciate it too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Amry. This is beautiful.
Well, thank you for coming out. Thanks for helping me. Let all of our subscribers say hi once again to all the pasture horses. So we had 13 pasture horses and at least 8 or more at the house we said hi to. So glad you could come along. And if you guys want to follow one of these horses' journeys, comment below. What horse is your favorite and why? Kind of have a feeling someone might be the favorite. Exactly. But you know, these young ones are going to be super fun to see their up and coming progress. So if you're not already, subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. If you like our videos and you like the work that me and the man behind the camera are putting together, give us a thumbs up on this video and we'll catch you next time.
Catch you guys next time. There's our bobcat. He's on the prowl. She's on the prowl. She, right?
Yeah. Orange Juice is a girl.
On the prowl.
And then Oscar Wilde is the boy.
And she means business today. I think she just got up from a nap, actually. She's like, you guys, yeah, she's yawning. It's like, get that camera out of my face, please. Beautiful.